Hi folks, it's Ron Johnson here, Info Officer. Nice to see you again. Well, I got a few comments on my YouTube about shoplifting, how to stop theft in your retail business. As you know, this topic is arresting, and this is part 2 of that. I just want to wrap up the arresting part. You know, there's thousands of scenarios that can go on when you arrest somebody, but a few of them I want to talk about that I haven't mentioned in my last video. One is catch and release. Now, if it's Christmas time and you're really busy, and or it's a holiday, or it's just busy in the store, lots of customers, lots of activity going on, and you see somebody shoplifting and they're going for the door, you know what? They don't have to leave the store. You stop them right there and they're dead in their tracks. And you say, sir, take that meat out of your coat or Tylenols out of your pocket and get out of the store and don't come back here. And get your product back and kick them out because you're just too busy. You can't deal with it. Just later on, or right there, just make a few notes. You know, what he sort of looked like, what he was stealing, and maybe car he was driving or whatever. Let it go. Catch and release. We've done that at Christmas time in some of the stores because it's just so crazy busy. Now another one is customers. If it's just a long lineup, they get really antsy. They can't wait. Oh God, how long's this lineup? Where's the other cashier? Well, you know what? Some customers that weren't thieves become thieves because they won't wait. They just shove it in their jacket or their pocket and then they just walk out of the store. So in long lineups, if you have yourself or someone that has time to just check out some lineups, someone that has an expensive oil valet or something, you know, sometimes you'll catch them just walking by and you go, what? You know, okay. Also, the holiday season, this one really gets to me. You know, people are so well, we're people, right? I'm no different than anyone else, but you know, in this profession I have some common sense, but some people just don't. Perfect scenario is Christmas time. You know, I got a family to come home to. The store closes at 6 early, you know, instead of 9 or midnight, and you're banging on the door at 5 after 6. I gotta get a turkey. I gotta get a ham. I forgot to get milk and you're trying to bang on the door. Let me in, just please let me in. And you just say, sir, you've had plenty of time to prepare for Christmas. You've had plenty of time for your birthday situation. You have plenty of time for Easter. You have plenty of time for Holy Week. Don't let them in. If they get mad or whatever, I'm a loyal customer, I'm never coming back, whatever, just don't open the door for them, because if you do, they'll go, oh, I get this, oh, I get that, and then suddenly they're in there half an hour, you know? So that's another thing to look out for. Also another one is, that you should know, is your power off. If your power goes off in the store and all the lights go out, you, if your intercom's still working, or verbally, just go down every aisle and say, everyone to the front of the store please, and have a flashlight with you. Most managers have flashlights because they know about power outages. And make sure you go down every aisle and just check. Say, ma'am, you have to stop shopping. I don't care if you have a phone with a flashlight, whatever. No, that's it. Nothing's working. Interact's down, everything. You have to leave the store. I'm sorry. Get everybody out, because the faster you do that, the less chance you have someone just cramming everything into their jacket, purse, wallet, whatever, and just so the sooner you get them out of the store, the better. Also, there's another topic I'm going to talk about, is grandstanding. This is really important. So you have a single mother, baby stroller, diaper bag at the back, and you know, you just happen to walk by the aisle, or you have a loss prevention person there. You see her stuffing it, puts the basket down, and she's stuffing the diaper bag with all this baby stuff, bottles and toys and Enflac and baby food, and you're like, oh boy. So when she leaves the store, most times she'll come back with you, because what's she going to do? Run away and leave her kid? And leave the stroller? If there is actually a kid in there. Sometimes it's just a doll. Okay? and they just push the cart aside and run away, and you're like, what are you leaving your baby? Oh, plastic baby. No wonder you're running away. But most times it's a single mom, maybe on welfare, or a rich lady, whatever, kleptomaniac. Maybe she's gotten away with it many times, who knows. And you stop her, and she goes, oh, I'm sorry, and blah, blah, blah. And you bring her back into the store, and you go through the process, like I said in the previous video, of how to deal with shoplifters, okay? Especially a female, you want a witness there in the office at all times. Sometimes you'll get a woman that will go outside and you arrest her with a baby stroller, and she'll grandstand. In other words, she'll start yelling and screaming, help me, this guy's accosting me, he's grabbed my breasts, he's trying to steal my kid, and of course you're standing there with your store uniform on, so duh. But she'll make a scene, she'll try to turn the tables on you, she'll say, I don't have anything, I bought this in Walmart, let go of me, it's a false arrest, I'm going to call her. Keep your calm and focus. Don't let her turn the tables on you and you become the victim, okay? Also, other customers may come by with their phones, doing videos of all this going on. Just ignore it. That's the way the world is. That's the technology we have now. You can even have your own phone and doing recordings of them and the woman at the same time. Good evidence for you. And you can tell people, if they try to interfere, you're involved in the case. Sir, ma'am, if you come any closer, you're involved in this situation with the police. Most people back off, but some don't. Some do-gooders that don't understand shoplifting, even though you're wearing a uniform from the store, and you say, this woman's shoplifting, please stand back, I'm the store manager, I'm the assistant manager, I'm the supervisor. And if they still try to interfere, they're part of that case, okay? Because I've had people come on and some guy grabs me and says, what are you doing to that woman? And she's grabbing me. And of course, I don't have a uniform on, so I have to pull out my ID and shove it in his face. And still, he doesn't believe it. But, you know, that's few and far between. You're not going to run into that all the time, but that's something to keep in mind. Keep your cool. Keep your cool. Don't become a victim. Focus on the situation. Get her in the store as fast as you can. Have a female witness present. Have your staff present. They'll be seeing it at the front of the store when you're there. All the commotion going on. So, and like I say, social media, well, there's nothing you can do about it. As long as you're doing your job and dealing with the shoplifter in a proper way, there's nothing to worry about. They can post it on YouTube. They can say something about you here and something about you there. Corporate store, corporate head office, they're gonna be back you 100%. So don't worry about that. Also, there's another one. It's called due process. Okay. Now, if you're in the back of the store with a male or female shoplifter, you have a witness there, and you're going, geez, I called the police an hour ago. How long is this going to take? You know, I got a job to do. I got other things to do. I got this to do, that to do. Don't replace yourself with another person that it's not involved in the case. You can't do that. He's not the witness. She's not the witness. And you're putting your staff in danger doing something like that. Do the catch and release. Get as much information as you can and release the person. Call the police back and say, you know, I can't wait any longer. I got business to run. You can drop by and I'll give you a copy of the report and this is their ID and blah, blah, blah. And they'll follow up on that. You know, the police got to do their job too, right? Now, also in due process means that once from the point of arresting the person to the point of the police attending, that time should not be long, okay? My maximum is 3 hours, but then I'm hired as a loss prevention and I don't have anything to do with the store activities or work. So it's fine, especially if it's a big case, couple $100, maybe the police have told me we'll be there right away because this person's got warrants. If they have a warrant for their arrest or they're wanted, they'll come pretty fast. If they're not wanted, what they do is the dispatch from the police will say, oh, he's positive, which means he's got a warrant. So they'll do there pretty fast. Positive means there's something up. He's got a warrant, he's wanted. If they say he's negative, and that's all the information they can give you is positive or negative. So if they say negative, that means he doesn't have any warrants for arrest. He might have a criminal record, but there's nothing outstanding. But she might even say, is he behaving himself? And then you can say why. And he goes, well, he's been charged with assault or something like that. Then you can stand back. Then it's up to you. You say, well, I'm just going to release this guy. I got his information, whatever. I'm not going to hold him. I'll just get rid of him. And you guys can come pick up the report. Dispatch is fine with that. The police are fine with that. They don't want you getting hurt. You know, just don't get hurt. Be careful out there. Focus on things. Now, due process, you know, if you've waited too long, just let them go if you get proper ID or whatever. And even if you don't have proper ID, just take whatever they give you. You know, library card, or even if they verbally just tell you who they are, take a picture of them, you know, if they let you. Say, listen, I'll let you go, but I need your picture. Because sometimes the police will go, oh, we know who that is. He's a habitual shoplifter. And they'll just find out, they know exactly where he lives, or they'll find out, or they'll see him on the street and they'll pull him over and arrest him. So there's lots of ways around it. But due process, that's really important. So that's about it for arresting. I mean, I can go on for hours and hours and hours, but I want to get through some other things. Also, if this is the first time watching this video, this is my booklet for how to stop theft in your retail business, and it's a booklet for $30, and in here we have everything you need to basically arrest people, court procedures, everything. I'll just go through the table of contents one more time. It's internal theft, shoplifting, arresting, the interview, charter of rights, reporting, evidence, court appearances, and wrap-up. This is your Bible if you want to know how to arrest somebody and how to deal with shoplifters. This is $30, no tax. Tax included, okay? My address is 15109 Canary Drive, C-A-N-A-R-Y Drive, Surrey, British Columbia.